Hello.
Yo.
What man, welcome back to the Wasted Pod episode
29.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah, shout out. You know, shout out for you. You know, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
How you doing, another great guest.
How you doing?
Yo, how y'all doing, bro? I haven't seen y'all since Austin, bro.
Y'all got shit each other. Come on now.
Yeah, here we go. We love to see you. Love to see you.
Right. There it is. Shit, man. This is the DreamCon crew, low key.
Yeah. Shit, hey, it was a lot. It was a lot.
A lot of things happened, man.
Bro, it was low key. Like, it was a lot of fun, but it was kind of exhausting because it was like was just nonstop like excitement. You know what I'm saying?
Commotion.
Yeah, but it was like a good kind of exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I miss it. You know, I can't wait to go back. DreamCon was fire.
DreamCon was lit, man. But I mean, we gotta let the GOAT introduce himself.
Oh, don't do that. Chill.
Come on, man. GOAT introduce themselves on this show, sir.
All right, it's your boy Nef.king. I am a aspiring photographer.
Aspiring, you are a photographer.
Aspiring. I'm being humble. Relax. Chill. I'm dabbling in some videography. You feel me? Doing a little, B-roll here and there. Nothing too crazy. But catch me in 5 years. I might do some little cinematography, something nice, something crazy.
You had an interesting job at DreamCon from what I remembered.
Huh? I'm playing. So yeah, Thursday I was the official photographer for a boat party that ran by a collective called Anime After Dark.
Shout out Anime After Dark.
I think I've heard of them.
Sir, yeah, I definitely heard of them too.
Yep. They did the
live show on Saturday.
Some freaky shit, man.
It was not. They not sponsoring any freaky shit. I'll tell you that now. However, it's happened. Kind stuff happened. It happens.
After dark, you never know what's
You never know. You may never know. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to Hubtalk who sponsored them. Shout out to.
That's crazy.
Yep, Eden Con too. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Eden Con.
She be throwing the lit parties. I remember last year and the Anime NYC after party.
Yeah.
Crazy. You knew because the next day I did not wake up.
Yeah. Crazy.
I really hope that we get to go to Anime NYC this year, bro. I think we had. Yeah,
it's in the cards.
We have to.
I'm definitely going this year.
No spoilers. You know what I'm saying?
Chill on the spoilers.
Speaking about anime, I got a question for you.
Oof, don't do this. Don't. Come on, man.
It's a very serious question.
All right.
What anime do you regret watching?
Oh shit. That was a good question. Damn, that's a few. The one that's fresh on the top of my head right now. Well, initially my answer was gonna be The Orient.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't get into this. That's like on some like 3 episode. Okay, I'm not. It's not hitting for me.
I mean, I'm talking like anime that you extensively watched, and it's like.
I guess you maybe completed it.
Yeah.
And you just didn't like, I guess.
Or maybe 3/4, like,
Oh. Oof. I don't have those. After 3 episodes or a couple episodes, this I'm not watching.
Not even from way back?
From way back? Nah, I can't remember. Because I remember The Orient, that's one, I watched that 3 times, like 3 episodes. Trash. I don't watch that. I watched Reincarnation as that vending machine.
These isekais, bro.
Isekai into a vending machine. I watched 2.5 episodes.
And it was just like,
I'm like, bro, what is
shit is low key fire. I'm not gonna front. I watched that shit.
As the vending machine?
Yeah. You had to be bored.
You had to be
bored, bro.
There's a bunch of that. They be doing weird shit. Like, there's a couple of
There was an interview that we did, and someone
was like, I mean, there's people that really
something like that.
Huh?
It was like a different one. It was
ReZero. Shout out to my boy.
As a slug, a slime, or something.
That one is valid too, but I read that
bro.
one. No, it was ReZero.
Is crazy.
No.
Shout out to my boy Andre, the antagonist. You already know.
It wasn't him.
About someone different.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It was 2 girls, and one of them, the one that was talking about that was with the Star Wars girl. It was the other one.
Ah,
She
I
said
remember.
reincarnated as something. It was weird. It was like a microwave or something like that.
Ain't no fucking
That's
real.
wild.
So
It was something ridiculous, bro.
Oh,
Shit, so I mean, do y'all got ones that y'all regret watching?
I got a couple.
Really?
Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to like pick one because I know everybody's like, oh, you can't have two, you can't have three. There's just two that are really bad. Actually, it's not even that they're bad. Is that they were so good, and then they got so bad.
Make a decision.
Sword Art Online.
Wow, that's so crazy.
You were gonna say that?
Nah, I like Sword Art.
I liked it for like the first 6 episodes, and then shit started getting weird, and I'm like, it's not even like about like the whole overarching story. It's just about like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you remember?
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess, for Sword Art. You know, it came out in like 2012 or some shit like that.
Literally,
but like,
I think so.
you know, all the can I say incest on YouTube? Wasn't they like sisters?
I don't remember that. I could be wrong.
I don't recall.
I could be wrong. It's been
I think there was like sister, and it was getting weird.
I don't recall.
I don't recall that either.
They were
but
siblings,
I mean,
not
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit was just getting, and I'm like, I couldn't finish it.
Mm.
It was either that or Tokyo Ghoul because that shit hurt.
I can't really think of any either. Like, I don't have like too many in general, and the ones that I do stick around and watch, I kind of just like anyways.
Facts.
There's been like a few, well, not even a few that I haven't finished, but like one I didn't finish fully is it's the same name as that one movie that was really big, and everybody kept confusing the movie with the anime.
Avatar?
No. It's the Korean movie.
Parasite.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't like Parasite?
I thought you finished the whole shit.
No, I didn't. I got like probably like 5 episodes in, maybe 7. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
And I don't know. I think the voice was throwing me off.
Oh, fair enough.
I was like, nah.
I know.
That's why I didn't watch Black Clover.
Shit, if I had to choose, I'd say it was this is a dead horse at this point, but The Promised Neverland. The first season being so good, the second season just not really hitting the same.
That a lot.
Just falling like super flat. So I would say that. But usually, like Ian said, if I don't like something, I usually cut it out after like I stop watching after 1 episode, sometimes after 2, you know what I mean? Almost never 3. Past 3 is just like, nigga, nah, I can't even get past that shit.
See, I wanted to say Promised Neverland, but it's like, I don't regret watching the first season. The first season was good, so it's like, I don't regret that. I was just very disappointed with what happened.
Isn't it the same situation with Tokyo Ghoul, though?
Yeah, that's why I said Sword Art. Because Sword Art is like, it was good, but it wasn't that good. Where it's like, you know? Yeah. But, moving on. Next topic. What's y'all opinion on simping for anime characters?
I think that's weird. Nah, like, people really do that like crazy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It gets to a point where it's kind of wild. Like that story that you told us last week.
About what?
How for Gojo, like they had like a baby shower or some shit.
Nah, so it was
that's weird.
It was somebody else who said that, but yeah. That part was crazy.
I was like, wait, what? Like, my boy don't even got a seat. I don't think. Does he? This shit is just, but that's wild though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It can get wild, but on my behalf, I personally don't care. I don't care. You could simp for whoever you want, but yeah. If I catch you do some weird stuff though, if you get past the threshold, I'm like, all right, bro. All right.
It's like a joke in a sense. It seems like kind of like a running joke amongst like the communities of people who like kind of like, yo, my God, if I ever catch, you know what I'm saying, Maki right in the alley by herself or some weird shit like that, they be dragging it.
Oh, my God. I hope not.
You know? Like,
crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I hope not.
That's kind of wild.
I feel like there's like a
what
level.
You
there's like a level. There's like levels to this shit. Like, if you have like a body pillow of somebody, I ain't gonna fret. Yo, Put the body pillow away, bro.
Hey,
Yo,
listen.
shit.
Hey,
that
listen.
shit got DNA on it, nigga. I know you nasty nigga. Put that shit the fuck away.
There's a whole market out there.
Nasty.
People are making money off it though.
No, the double standards is in that too. Because now in the community, women simp for like basically Gojo.
Gyu. I see a lot of Gyu.
They be simping for what's his boy from Bleach? Kenpachi, Grimjaw, Renji, Aizen, and mind you, and we let them slide.
You got
wait, so you and then they be clowning the guys, or how's it go?
I don't really hear them clown guys because
they don't really.
You said like a double standard. So
it's a double standard. No, I don't say who, but people tend to clown guys.
I judge a guy more for that though, low key.
I judge a girl too. Like you weird.
I judge.
We know you would.
Yeah.
We know you know how you know how the volatile is. I literally say I watched this one anime like called Triage X, right? People who know about Triage X, they be like, "Nah, you a freaky ass boy." No, it's not. It's not. And literally, it's about a whole. All right. It's
what the hell? What is it called?
Some Golden Boy type thing.
No.
Triage X.
It's some like ecchi / action type anime where it's like a whole group that go after bad people, and it's like it's 3 stories with big titties. So Dilly, look up Triage X. People who know WASTED, they know about it. Ain't no, but I'll watch it.
You watching it for the storyline, huh?
No, I watch it.
You watching for the storyline. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I watch it, but
he can't get to this shit
Cause I know, cause I can hear my homeboy like, these freaky ass niggas watching Triage X, bro. I gotta go out. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This one story there had a whole minigun, bro, a whole scene in that. Top notch. I ain't gonna lie. See, let's a good
storyline is good, huh?
The animation was really good.
I don't know about it. I don't know about storyline because I don't remember it now. But it's just really good action scenes. Hey, good funny scenes.
He's in it for the plot.
Nah, this nigga guilty with his life. You see this nigga?
They gonna cook me. He's like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't really have much of an opinion on that shit. I feel like it's. I don't do it. I don't do it, but it's like, do what you do as long as you not.
I don't even simp real people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, me neither.
So it's like,
how you gonna go an extra dimension and level?
Yeah, like extra dimension.
Nah, but hold up, y'all ever watched the hentai though?
Well, when I was 13, when I was younger. Y'all got experience in the dark arts, as my friend Gordon would say. Oh my god,
dark arts.
Is that what they call it?
The dark arts. I mean, they're technically arts that get pretty.
Dark. Hey.
I remember the first one that I watched was by accident.
Don't even say what the
title
was.
And you know which one it is, too. That's why, because we talked about this shit like 2 weeks ago.
What's the title, bro?
We literally can't because we will get banned.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Yeah, don't say it.
How did you do it on accident? It was like... it was like...
Bro.
It was like...
No, I'm going to explain it.
It was probably like a LimeWire ad.
Nah, bro. It was
on the Pirate
It was dead ass
or
on...
whatever.
Bro, it was on YouTube, bro.
Get out of
here.
It
was on YouTube before there was all these restrictions. Bro, it's crazy.
Nah, YouTube used to have some freaky shit back in the day.
YouTube was like Daily Motion, bro.
Damn near.
Damn
near. Daily Motion was greasy back in the day, boy. They had
YouTube was greasy, bro.
Greasy.
Yo, not for nothing. I used to see bad fucking Japanese girls kissing each other on that shit, and that was like
on YouTube.
Yes, bro. I was like, I was young as hell. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Like, how did this get here?
We forget that
where can I find more?
Oh my god!
But the thing is, we forget that the whole 2 girls 1 cup shit started on YouTube.
No way.
Wasn't it on YouTube?
I don't remember. I'd never seen it on YouTube. Be honest.
Really?
It was on YouTube.
It could have been. I don't know.
It was on YouTube.
It was on
YouTube. That's what I'm saying. That's why, bro. It was the Wild West. It was Red Dead Redemption too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's the time when YouTube still wet behind the ears, bro.
Yeah, niggas ain't had no type of. There was no real money in it yet, so they didn't have like.
That's when that's the time. That's at the time when Google's like. Who that boy over there?
Yeah. Wait, come here.
Come here real quick.
Shit. Hold on. We got a video message from somebody.
Oh, word?
Yeah. We got a video message in regards to some of the sentiments expressed on the previous pod.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
This is Mr. Bryant.
Yes, sir.
Hope you're having a good day, because I got some shit to say. I've been tuning in and watching your podcast for quite some time.
I know my boy moisturized for this shit. Look.
Some respect on my nigga Eren Jaeger's name, okay? Because he out here putting the whole world, not even world, his whole people on his back. All the years of suffering.
Nah,
Yes,
Brian.
sir.
Not you. Not you too,
Okay?
Brian.
He stepped up to the mantle. When everybody else was scared.
That's a smart man.
To the
When the rest
man.
of the world's trying to commit the ultimate coup. Okay?
Cool.
He's out here slaughtering them. Talking about
Okay.
taking it too far.
Now it's a little
He's
far.
He knows. He's seen the future. He's seen the past. He's their savior. And y'all gonna say that he's the villain of the show?
Yes. Yes. Like,
So
oh,
he can
yes.
make his end pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yo, y'all Jaegers need to be stopped.
Yo,
bro.
please
Nah, bro.
stop them.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, round them up now.
you don't think he made a solid point? Yo, shout out to Brian. Yo,
Yo,
Yeah, shout out to Brian.
you make
bro.
a good
Yo,
point, my brother.
like I said, there was a group in Germany who thought the
Yo,
same thing at the time.
that was
Hey.
different.
Hey,
Oh shit.
hey, I just want to say this, Brian, bro. I love your food, man. You was cooking, but not this time. Chill on that. Chill on that, man.
Shit. So this is a little difference of a topic, but Ebro had made a tweet recently detailing how record labels aren't really looking for rappers anymore. They're looking more so to sign reggaeton artists and Afrobeats artists.
What?
Yeah, and then he pretty
been
much
happening.
said like, yeah, y'all better stop being boring or else this, that, and the third. So considering that we all have like really different music tastes, I wanted to know what was your opinion on that?
So wait, he told rapper like made
He
a
just made a
statement
tweet.
saying the rapper stop being boring. You know what's funny too that you mentioned that? I just saw a video of him, like it might have been an old video, but I just seen it. It was him talking to Uzi about his music and
Yeah, I seen that shit too.
about how he better switch it up or something like that.
And he was like, yeah, niggas, a lot of niggas like, yeah, you give it a few years, y'all don't be relevant no more.
Yeah.
Kind of
Was
thing.
he right?
No, I think Uzi's relevant still.
Bro, his album this year was the first hip hop album to hit #1.
But like
Like,
that niche,
what you mean that niche?
like his style.
Mm-hmm.
It's just him.
I mean, it's not just him, but he's like, you know what I'm saying? I
Why-
feel like he's the only relevant one in that
So-
type. Well, because I mean, when did he start? Like 2014, when he started doing that type of music, because he was rapping before that. You know what I'm saying?
I became aware of him like I say 2016 personally, but I know he was making music before that.
But at that
Yeah.
time, like
2016.
that type of real synth-heavy electronic kind of music really
That
wasn't.
happened like around 2017.
I was just he was
2018.
mumble rap when that
Yeah.
was the way I categorized him, and that's what kind of Ebro was getting at. Like he mumble rappers,
Okay.
kind of. I mean, in a sense, mumble rap has died out
Yeah.
to a certain degree because I think it kind of just evolved. But I mean, Uzi's still here.
But nah, that's crazy. Like the Afro beats and reggaeton stuff. Like
It's been happening for a long time.
Yeah, I
though.
thought it was because
That
I
it was
didn't know it
cool.
was specifically that. I thought it was more towards like just the fact that more people are trying to do it on their own, like just by like social media.
That was one of the things that people were saying is that it's a little bit more independent than it used to be.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I mean, you keep in consideration the fact that rap is considerably less popular, comparatively speaking. It's like it's been on like a consistent downward trend since maybe like 2018 or 2019 as far as popularity. Still like the most popular genre,
Yeah.
but not as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
17 and 18 is kind of where it peaked as far as like success, commercial success. It's been kind of dropping ever since.
Wow.
I mean, bro, Bad Bunny literally has the highest grossing show or tour ever.
Does
Past
he though?
Michael Jackson. Yeah, past Michael
I
Jackson.
thought Kendrick passed him up though, and
Did
I think
he?
Drake passed him. Supposedly, this is
Did he?
it'd
You
a
could
lot
be
of
right.
shit.
This
But,
is what I seen.
Like last
gotta look
year,
it
I
up.
know he toured. Did he tour this year or was that last year?
I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you right now.
But I mean, you look at like a nigga like Burna Boy. I became aware of Burna Boy in like 2018. Burna Boy went from selling out the little arena at Madison Square Garden to like this nigga. Did he do like he was at fucking like the actual full or like the full arena, not just the venue at Madison Square Garden or some shit recently. His most recent tour, he either did that or Yankee Stadium. I don't want to cap and say that he did it.
No way. That would be crazy if he did.
It would be. It'd be fucking ridiculous if he did. I can't. So
he's fire though.
Yeah.
But like you see the upward motion of a nigga like him.
Yeah.
Like you said, Bad Bunny. Like you have these people that are kind of like leading that charge, and then rap. There still hasn't been anybody to take the mantle from Drake.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's just kind of like the same. It's like the usual people now, but there's new artists in reggaeton all the time. Just like this year, like not that like they're new, but they're like getting more mainstream. Yeah, you know, like people like Fade and Young Miko and stuff like that.
It's for me it's kind of hard because I don't listen to reggaeton a lot to know. Or like Latin pop, trap, whatever the category is, because I think it's even more further reaching than that. Because I think it's just Latin music in general is a lot more popular. But like, I don't know if there's as many, well, at least in America, as many like big names as like rappers are. If you was to compare like apples and oranges, but the overall genre is just expanding in a way that rap isn't. Like.
Who's really trying to be a rapper?
Right.
I'm not even gonna say who's trying to be a rapper because we know 40 niggas that's trying to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be a rapper, but it's different now though. I feel like I don't know. It's like
people aren't listening to it like.
And I'll read bro's tweet in exacts. I got a call saying it should be noted many major record labels have deprioritized signing rappers. That focus is now African music and Latin music. Rappers better stop being boring. Talking about the same shit over and over, chasing TikTok success and comment sections.
Yeah. By the way, it is Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny has the most
in 1 year. He most sold out tour in 1 year ever.
Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It used to be Ed Sheeran, and then he passed him by $2 million.
Okay, cool. Respect to that.
It's crazy. That's nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Music is so trendy now. Like I don't feel like this shit.
Just music as a whole, and just like the way people listen to it.
Yeah, I want to say consumption of music too, because you can always find someone dope doing some dope shit, but it's like you look at the last big movements in rap. It's been drill, and then now it's like the Jersey Club shit. I ain't gonna front, that shit got played out to me so fucking quickly, like quicker than.
Well, now it's like micro trends. Like music is just micro trends now because of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because of Instagram Reels, because of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's all micro trends. You know?
I don't know. I feel like part of me thinks that rap needs to kind of just
scale back
for a little bit.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And then let some whatever is gonna come because obviously shit is cyclical shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be times with peaks and valleys and shit, but whatever will come as a result of it, it's my theory at least. I can't really prove this, but I feel like it'll be a little bit more organic than shit just trying to big T-shirt Billie Eilish. Like nigga, I don't want to put that on, bro. Like that was his intention. He probably was just making a song.
But caught everybody.
It caught everybody's ear. But now it's not even really about his intention. It's about the intention or like the impact that shit had afterwards.
Yeah.
How many niggas gonna try to make a song like that?
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, a lot of people inspire others. You feel me? Because when Gunna started blowing up after that, I was. Like for the next 3, 4, 5 months, I hear other rappers kind of have a similar cadence, similar flow. But I'm like, I ain't knocking them because I mean, at that time, Gunna was going crazy.
Yeah,
like his flow was like, yo. Cause granted, it's like how I look at hip hop. It's like certain rappers, like say for example, how Lil Wayne inspired Young Thug. And then directly, Travis Scott, Kid Cudi inspired him too.
Yeah.
So you could hear you kind of can hear it in their music. So trickle down for like say Migos, then it's Migos, then you kind of hear Gunna, then it's like you hear that kind of like similarities. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, they biting off each other. It's like, oh, this shit fire.
But biting is more, it's more acceptable these days though.
Really?
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yo, you remember?
Yeah, in a sense.
Damn. What's the guy's Dusty Lil Kane?
Oh yeah.
Is that biting?
I ain't gonna front. Drill.
That's just him.
Drill was just. Drill kind of sounds the same.
Yeah.
But they all like from that area kind of just they were all making that type of music together. It's just Pop Smoke was the one.
Who
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
most.
that was just what happened.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that shit is crazy. But even Quelly Wu sounds like all of them too. You know what I'm saying? Dread Wu, all sound the same. Ross Swish. Well, Ross Swish it sounds kind of different, but you know, they're all from that same area.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, I wasn't around for like rap before. I guess I want to say the mid 2000s when I became actually cognizant. But like, there was sounds from different areas, but niggas didn't necessarily sound the same.
Yeah.
Like Brooklyn, you look at Brooklyn. Off the top of my head, the two people that come to mind is Big and Jay. Them niggas don't sound the same.
They don't.
There could be a bunch of other random niggas in that who did sound the same, and then maybe they just didn't really stand the test of time the way that those did. But like, there's one thing to have like influence, but then it's like when niggas kind of sound exactly the same. Niggas would take the same cadence from another nigga song,
yeah,
and then use it in their shit. It's kind of like.
Back in
you
those
know what's
days,
crazy
they
that you
hated
mentioned? My bad.
Nah, you get my bad. I was saying back in those days they hated that. They cut on. They cut the song on the radio and they're like, oh no, this man took my flows.
It's crazy that we're having this conversation because a couple years ago, X, you know what I'm saying, said that thing about Drake stealing his cadence, and now. You know, well, back then everybody, and this wasn't that long ago. You know, everyone was like, yeah, you know, Drake got to stop doing that, this, that, and the third. And now everyone's kind of doing that. You know,
from everybody though.
We keep hearing the same kind of song on TikTok over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how things can change in such a short time now. Like with the accessibility.
That shit is weird too though, because TikTok is a range. There's a range of shit that pop off on TikTok.
Yeah, but just in the genre of rap and hip hop,
in particular, like,
because I think, don't get me wrong, I actually think TikTok is great for musicians. You know what I'm saying, for music as a whole, because it expands. You know, for me, it expanded my taste a lot. You know, because I find a lot of different music that I would have never found because you know, growing up, I was only listening to stuff that I was exposed to by my brother, his friends, you know, the older people that I was hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would listen to as well. Now it's like I have this whole world of music that I could just listen to from anywhere at any time.
That's true. That part is true. I can't front. Like, you kind of are limited to what you're exposed to. And TikTok definitely did. It definitely gives it more, like, it makes things more findable, so to speak. But, like, if you look at the things that go viral on TikTok, some of it would be current songs. A lot of it would just be sped up versions of older songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like the fact that it kind of just has this way of dictating things, even though there's so much different lanes you could go on it. It's like it's good, but you can't. It's bad, but I don't even want to blame it solely on TikTok because of all of the shit that TikTok has made popular. It kind of is just a lack of originality at a certain point.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's a fact though. A lot of people have popped off just from TikTok alone. Like
niggas' careers.
Yeah.
Get made on TikTok.
Oh, that man. YouTube don't ban me for saying his name. Cochise. I don't know how you say it. Cochise.
Oh yeah.
Because I said it for the first time in a long time. His name, I'm like, this sound kind of like, you know, but the song, you turn me up. That song,
yeah,
straight TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok took him up to the
There's a handful of dudes. You could kind of say that what's the name's whole career is built off of TikTok. Pink Panthers.
Yeah.
You could kind of make that argument. I mean, granted, she did something that was unique.
Yeah.
And it kind of just took on a life of its own because of TikTok.
Yeah.
Even what's the name? Fouché.
Yeah.
She's very talented, super talented, but she was doing something a little bit different though. That's why I think that's when it kind of gets interesting because you got people who have something just so different, and then TikTok can be the way that it.
It's the catalyst.
It's the catalyst, but then you'll have a whole bunch of people who will just make the same song too. So it's like good and bad. I can't even like I said, I can't blame TikTok for it. It's just it's on the artist at a certain point to be original, be fresh.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like, who the fuck is about to be the next one to take the shit after Drake for rap?
Yeah. The world may never know.
Nigga, it's like, is it gonna be another person?
Yeah, probably. They're probably gonna be younger.
They're probably not even. You know what's crazy to think about? They probably haven't even started making music.
Right.
That
Imagine.
person, you know.
That shit is it's crazy to think though because it's like before him it was Wayne. How long was Wayne relevant for?
Quite a while.
I mean, let's just say Wayne at his peak. I'll say like when he was releasing his mixtapes, it's like 07. He wasn't the king of rap from 07 to 2017. It was kind of maybe like 07. Granted, he had legal troubles and shit that kind of got in the way. So I'll say like maybe like 07, like 2012.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Being the really the most up nigga, or you know what I mean?
Oh, so 20 up. I know, yeah.
2012. That's what's the name dropped in. What's the name of that shit? The Carter 4 dropped in 2011. And then after that, that's when Kendrick dropped. That's when Cole dropped. That's Drake already had dropped Take Care by that time.
He passed.
Didn't Rocky drop that same year too?
2012, yeah. The top of I think it was top of 2013, but the album leaked in 2012.
Long Live ASAP.
Yeah. Like, there was like a period where it was like, all right, he's a nigga, he's a new niggas. One of them is gonna, you know what I mean?
Right, that's definitely not the case right now.
It looked like it for a time. Cause I'll say like Uzi,
Juice WRLD.
That's another thing. Like, Juice WRLD could have been the one to take the mantle. Pop could have been the one to take the mantle.
Crazy.
I mean, Uzi did. I would say he kind of had it, but it's like, damn, it's even when Drake was really doing his thing, Wayne was still dropping, but like, there was never like a time after like 2012 it was like, I don't know if like Wayne still might be like Drake kind of took the shit and
it was
ran.
Like clear.
It was clear cut. As long as anybody else who's had the argument to being like Lil Baby, Uzi, whoever you want to put in there, Drake was always there.
Yeah. And
still dropping, and he'd still be probably have the biggest album of the year and shit like that. That's very unique. I don't know if there's any. Is it gonna be some? I really don't know anymore.
Hey.
Yeah, a lot of people are just doing other stuff at the same time too.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like they be like acting and stuff like that. Other medias.
Moves, like it's like because music doesn't pay the same as it used to.
That is true.
So now it's like, you know, it's the same thing with like actors. You know, like if you look, actors aren't paid the same that they used to be. So now they got to take on more projects to compensate to basically make the same amount of money. You got to work harder and do other things to be able to just live the same lifestyle that people used to. That's another thing too, you know. So
music is just you think it's just kind of like a reflection of music as a whole?
I think the music industry is just it's just marketing now. It's not about music. You know, it's not about whether we're gonna enjoy listening to it or not. It's about how you could push the lifestyle, the end result, push the product.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
At least in this genre, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak for too many other genres because I've been listening to rap and hip hop my whole life, you know, and I just now started branching into other things. But that's just what it is, you know. The music, at least the music that we listen to, is here to sell us a lifestyle for us to, you know, fall into the consumerism.
The thing that makes it kind of weird is like I think that like let's just say this could be just being out of tune because like I don't listen to current music as much as I used to. There was a time where I really prided myself on just finding new people. I don't give a fuck if someone's new anymore. I don't really have the patience to be looking for people. But like,
yeah,
like
it's a hassle now.
Like
slightly.
I feel like, let's just say 10 years ago, if you think, I won't say if you turn on the radio because you could do the same thing now, but I think the mainstream music had more of a, there was more distinctions in what was popular. You had, like, let's just say you had the rapping nigga. You had the R&B nigga. You had the dubstep nigga.
Yeah.
You may have the pop rock person. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But they may not be like hard rock. Because I think rock wasn't really, it was kind of on its way out by that time, like 10 years ago. But you had people that operated within those respective spaces. Now it seems like artists kind of just,
Lines are blurred.
Very blurred.
You know, now that you mentioned that too, like, you also, like, these days, like, the new artists sound exactly the same as the mainstream artists. You know, back then, like, there was a clear maybe the mixing was a little different, maybe it was a little more experimental, beats, instrumentals, you know what I'm saying? The sample game was different, you know what I'm saying? Just all different types of sounds, you know. Now it's like you don't really know who's who anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, voices sound the same, beats sound the same, lyrics sound the same. The mainstream music and the underground or the new music, it's all the same shit.
I mean, I'll say that. I'll say that you got like interesting dudes who kind of do things different. Like Denzel Curry sounds very unique, or like a nigga like JPEG Mafia doesn't sound like anybody else that I've ever heard. You know what I mean? You have niggas that are kind of like you said, underground. You got to put it with air quotes now because it's like everything is internet. You know what I mean? It just depends on where you sit on the internet. This might be your nigga or whatever the case is. You may hear this nigga all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not hearing JPEG Mafia on the radio.
You don't really hear anybody on the radio though, besides the traditional niggas these days though. Like you may hear here and there, but like TikTok artists and like radio artists, they're like, I'm gonna say completely different, but like the shit that you hear on TikTok you may not even make the radio, but it's in everybody's ears though.
I mean, from what I've seen, I hear a lot of the TikTok stuff in stores even. You know what I'm saying? Playing in stores like.
But those like curated playlists though.
Yeah.
Like if you turn on Hot 97.
But that's this generation's radio though.
But I mean, I feel like this, because as long as radio still exists, we gotta kind of temper that. You know what I mean? Because like you'll hear fucking. I remember in like 2018, you'd hear fucking Flip De Niro on the radio. When was the last time you heard a Flip De Niro song?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
No diss to him because you.
But you be hearing, bro, I mean, it's like you be hearing Ice Spice on the radio.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's like she's like one of the few that I feel like because she's also in New York. And she's kind of like the one that they're
trying to push.
Not saying that Ice Spice is bad before everybody says that. You know
right.
Like, I'm just
saying in general.
Just saying things, you know.
Yeah, like you going like she's one of those people you hear, but it's like I mean, like I'm trying to think who else is somebody with like a really popping TikTok song, like you know what I mean.
Jaleel.
I don't hear Jaleel on no fucking radio.
That one song I heard
on Hot 97.
I can't tell you which radio station it was. It's either Hot 97 or 105. We know which ones they are.
That man.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't even picture that shit on. I'm not saying you did or you didn't. I'm like, I can't even picture his music on the radio.
It had to be in a satellite radio or something.
Something like
Sirius XM.
Sirius XM. Nigga, Urban Outfitted radio. Nigga, like this is.
But I see what you're saying because it is hard. I'm trying to think about the examples and it is hard to.
Them niggas are, it's like the internet and then like the traditional shit, they're like few overlap.
24 karat golden, what's it called?
The mood.
Yeah, that shit.
That one was popping. That one was popping.
Everywhere.
That shit was popping.
Bro.
Like it's crazy because like somebody had rapped over that beat. I didn't even know that shit existed, to be honest with you, because I hadn't heard it until niggas was like,
"Oh,
this
Kid Jet."
Yeah,
because he killed that shit.
And he was like,
the same thing. I didn't know
what the fuck that is. I thought it was.
I told him, I said, "You gotta drop that shit." He said, "I can't. It's not my beat." I said, "You serious?"
Yeah, I didn't know that shit was a what's the name song. And another thing too is shit could go viral, and like there was a time where I feel like let me not make such a sweeping statement, but like, there's levels to viral these days.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
There's certain songs that'll go dumb viral. Like, how can I lose when I'm on race host? Like, damn. Like, that shit'll go fucking. That shit went viral because you started seeing it everywhere. But then there are like songs that start bubbling, and you never even heard of this person before. I've never even heard this song. Like, yo, you don't know who this is? Like, no, nigga, who is it? I don't know this person. You know what I mean? So there's like levels to virality in a way that I don't think that there was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was like clear, like either you're viral or
you're not.
Now
like,
it's like there's a locality. You know what I'm saying?
That's
there's
true.
There's an audience, but I feel like also like TikTok has created like a. I'm not like blaming TikTok or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying. TikTok has created like a lot of access for people to like kind of find their niche.
Yeah.
And I feel like now there's so many niches because before there wasn't as many niches as there are now.
Facts.
And they get so specific now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, to your point, there's like a certain type of locality of virality in you know, in the world, you know, it's
on different fronts too. Like, you know what's crazy, son? Like, I was just thinking. Well, I wasn't thinking. This is just something I see on Twitter a lot and shit. But yo, like, there's really different sides of the internet. Like, there'll be viral, like, for lack of a better word, like viral white people shit that I won't know anything about.
It's a fact.
I'm like, oh my god, you don't know who? You never seen this meme? I'm like, no, what the fuck?
They show you the meme. They got like 52 million views.
And I'm like, I've never seen this shit.
And you go to the page, they got like 375 million followers, and you be like, yo, and that's how you know there's too many people in the world. Like, bro, but you still don't know who they are.
Still don't know who they are, bro.
So,
you know the crazy shit niggas had? They was like, yo, there's a white and there's a black version of every meme. And then they put the white version, and then they'll put the, like, it was the one with this nigga Drake where he was going like, it was from Hotline Bling where the nigga was like,
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
And then there's a white girl where she's like, I'm like,
the little girl.
No, it's like
she's the one girl. She drank something. She either ate or drank something. She was first to taste.
First, she didn't like the taste of it,
and then after the aftertaste hit it, like, oh
yeah, like we've seen you. If I show you, you've definitely seen it before. But like,
but like, that shit is funny.
There's really just different sides, and I feel like
that shit used to be like unified, bro. Now
shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, even like me and my girls. Like For You pages, bro, on TikTok. I'll be scrolling down my shit, and she'll be scrolling down her shit. We spend mad time together, right? Talk every day, spending mad time together, and our shit is completely different. Completely. It's like not one single video is like similar.
Overlapping and shit.
It's wild, bro.
That's part of the reason why, though, because of like the way that the algorithm kind of gets to know, like. Algorithms didn't know us nearly as well as they do now.
Them
like,
shit was doing basic math back then, bro.
Yeah,
it was doing
shit.
Addition and subtraction. Now this shit is doing calculus.
I might even gonna say 10, like 5 years. I don't even think that the algorithm, it was getting there, but it wasn't as like fine tuned as it is now. So it's like now there's even less room for overlap if you're not really like tuning into the same things. It's like very few things that go like supremely viral. At least on TikTok, if you're not really tuned into that shit, you don't really look for that type of shit unless somebody you know reacts to it or something like that.
Yeah,
could be like one of those, like there's like ones where there's like types of videos where when it occurs, everybody just kind of passes this shit around because it's the current thing.
Yeah.
There's those type of things, but other than that, like for example, I have never in a million years seen that. Thank you, Mustard. Thank you, TT. Goon, gang. Wow, wow. I've never seen that on my shit before. I never got that on my shit before.
I don't even know.
And imagine
you never heard the NPC? The NPC?
Yeah.
Oh, the NPC, John.
You know the NPC girl, right?
We watched the video on it.
We did?
We watched it, because the guy was talking about how she got upset that people leaked her OnlyFans shit
on Google. No, her OnlyFans on Google. So when she Google her name, she pops up. I'm like, so I'm like,
she did it on purpose. That was marketing.
I'm like, come on, bro.
She was marketing. Nah, she was at the
Come on
Streamies.
now.
She was at the Streamies yesterday or a couple of days ago. I'm like, shout out to her. Picky though, shout out to you. You did your thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit went viral because it kind of left the platform, and I seen it on Twitter, I seen it on Instagram and all that other shit. But like, if let's just say I didn't have Twitter, I can see like you barely know what the fuck we talking about. It's because your TikTok doesn't show you that shit.
Yeah, I also don't really be on TikTok like that.
That's the key.
That's also
That's the key.
Fair enough.
Big
Fair enough.
brain. Pause.
I really it's just reels for me.
Reels. I mean,
And they just be more random, bro.
Yeah,
my
the
reels
reels
are
The
just
shit
pure
that he
funny at
sends
this.
me is crazy.
No,
bro.
them reels be funny as shit, bro. They be so random, bro.
They fucking they be like recycled TikToks though half of the time.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Nah, that Sonic shit yesterday that I sent y'all to.
This shit. Now
He swung at the cat, bro. The cat really looked
like he got smacked off that shit.
I watched that shit like 20 times, bro. I was crying, bro.
Nah, the shit you sent me with the cut, I couldn't even finish it.
Oh my god, bro, that shit hurt.
I couldn't even finish it.
Bro, it was like 5 barbers trying to figure out how to fix one man's haircut, bro.
That shit was hilarious. It was so cringe, my nigga. I couldn't even.
They were like, yeah, you gotta do a high taper fade, and then another one came through. It was like, nah, what you gotta do is you gotta even it out.
No, I seen that. No, I seen that video because whoever barber he went to before him just cut Pan's Labyrinth on his whole head, bro. They over here like, yo, how do I enter
It was
this
bad.
shit right here?
It was bad.
How do we get to the end of this? Yo,
My boy had literally the shape up was gone, bro.
Yeah, completely.
It was just the top, bro.
bro, just throw me in jail at that point.
Let's get down to brass tacks. What's the most overrated anime?
What's the most overrated anime?
Yeah. That nigga smiling before he even said anything, right?
The most
tread lightly.
overrated anime.
We need them clicks, man. We need them clicks.
Happy people can't fight. Well, I'll play that. Let's see. The most overrated anime. I ain't gonna lie. Like 50,000 came to my name. Ooh. They gonna get mad. What's good, MHA? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? My Hero Academias.
Oh,
My Hero Academics. How y'all doing today?
I agree with you.
How you doing
100%,
today?
100%.
Great. I did now.
And yes, I did watch
Disclaimer, guys. I did not say it's trash. I never said it was trash. I ain't gonna lie. It got me in the first half. MHA got me in the first half. After a while, I'm like, it's not hitting like it's supposed to. I see.
Yeah, bro. I watched like 10 episodes of it, and I was like, it's not bad, but it's like for it to be this popular is just kind of surprising to me.
Yeah.
But like, it's one of them starter animes. I get it. The starter animes is always popular. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and finish it, and maybe I'll change my answer, but but that's not my answer. I have my own answer.
I ain't gonna front. I don't feel like we should ever answer that shit.
Oh, for real?
I feel like we should just only ask other people what they.
I guess that's crazy. Maybe on Patreon.
Yeah.
You'll find out for a hefty fee of $25 a month. You know what I'm saying?
We're in a recession, bro. I'm playing on.
Now we are.
$20 a month.
Hasn't it been like 50 years of recession now?
Huh?
I haven't seen it.
We're not talking about politics on here anymore, bro. I don't want to
that section.
Yo.
I guess I can't tell y'all my answer. I'm sorry.
My Hero Academia.
GG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know why. At least in my head, I'm like, if we don't ever answer it, we could always just ask everybody else.
Facts.
I'm gonna just
I like
stop
that.
reacting to
And
people's
live
answers too.
vicariously through them.
Yeah.
So you don't catch the full heat.
Yeah.
Yo.
I don't care, bro. I'll take this smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I might watch that though. I've never.
My
I hear
Hero?
a lot about. Like obviously it's a name that always comes up.
It's
Never seen it, though.
the mangaka, the creator of My Hero, he was inspired by Marvel comics. So basically all MHA's, is inspired by like Marvel heroes. Like so you hear academia there in the school, and when you hear I see school, like, oh, he fuck with X-Men. And basically they go through like the same motions of training to become a better hero.
Maybe.
It's then the third,
Yeah,
like this. Yeah, I mean, it got it.
Try it. I mean,
I tried it. I watched. I'm like, cool. Ooh, that one shorty, I keep forgetting. I forgot her name. I was over here scrolling. What's her name? Okay, what's her name again? Shorty, people simped over her. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That dog sign.
The simping up, but the shit,
yo,
the shit that make it crazy. I'm like, yo, I understand they're like animated characters, so it really doesn't matter. But like, these people are high school.
Oh,
they be
yeah,
sipping over
weird.
high school because kind of like, I don't know. That's why like I remember I watched High School of the Dead. You ever watch that shit?
I haven't watched it yet, but it's like
You don't watch it.
I watched clips. YouTube. I went on YouTube.
Because the lack thereof.
It was.
It's just one. It's not good story wise. High School of the Dead is not good story wise. It's that it could be a fun watch, but it's not necessarily good.
They sold.
And not to mention, it's just mad like ecchi. Like the fan service is like ridiculous. It's like,
Ecchi.
and I'm like, it's high school students too. When I watched it, I was kind of in high school, so it didn't bother me much. But I'm like,
Don't watch it now.
Don't watch it now. Yeah,
don't watch
you
it
could
now.
watch. You can do it. It's a free country. You can do what you want, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't advise.
But don't tell on yourself, bro, because I'm gonna laugh.
Don't tell on yourself. It's crazy.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
Yo,
Yo, constantly.
if you watch it at that and you're over the age of 18, you a freak. You a freak.
You're a freaky frog.
And they need to.
You a freaky frog.
You was a freaky ass nigga.
On my keys. You a freaky frog.
What?
He was that man was in that bathroom with Vex.
Yo, y'all niggas ever saw that video? Oh my god, y'all gotta see that shit.
On
That
live,
shit,
bro.
that shit goes viral on Twitter every fucking time.
Every other time.
So you was a freaky ass nigga.
He's a freaky
Fuck you
ass
mean?
nigga. On my grandma's grave, bro. You a freaky frog.
Freaky frog. Nah. Like, I need to find out who this nigga is. I still don't know who that nigga
Bro, they
is.
had to tag this. No, I literally know because I looked for that video and clicked it for like videos I'm doing for DreamCon. Still editing videos. Still, don't ask me when I'm done. I'm still editing. But yeah. So I'm like going through all like the funny shit, and I use one of those for that. I don't know. I almost did for the AED live show.
Oh yeah,
When Buddy, aka Denji, was getting stepped on.
The heck?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna front.
It makes sense when you watch it.
Niggas, if you volunteer for that, you's a freaky fraud. You
Yeah.
are a freaky fraud.
But no, I already gave him respect because he was playing. He was playing well into his character. He was Denji from Chainsaw Man.
But like the dude, I ain't gonna fret. This
Yo,
shit,
I'm dead ass crying.
nigga, it's a level of it's fucking. You know what I mean? Submitting to the craft is like I don't know if I can go that far. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Got actual tears coming down my eyes.
Nigga, not for nothing. There was the fucking the bitch. I mean, there was the person at Anime NYC last year. She was. Yeah. What was she doing? Was she spitting in people's mouths?
No, hold on.
What?
All right. Yo, this
Why?
what
character?
bro. She was walking around the con with a sign, a cardboard sign, right?
Let me step on. What it was?
So you want to get stepped on. I don't know how much the prices were, but if you
on,
get stepped
bro.
on,
Dumb.
you want to get.
Wait, but this was like for a character that.
It just
She was making some money.
She was making money at the con being free. So yeah, so she basically charging people to spit in their mouths, right? I'm sorry, trigger warning, but yeah, yeah, but just add an alert to that, yeah. But,
It's about to cut off too, I think.
good,
Listen.
good, good.
Don't be a freaky frog, please. You know what I mean? I guess if you have consent, it's all right to a certain extent. But it's like, yo, don't do it. That's at a con. This kid's here. You know what I'm saying? There's literally children there. Don't have some decorum, bro.
Have some decorum.
Jeez. Thank you for making it to the end of the Wasted Pod.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pleasure speaking to the Nef.king. Where can they find the king of Nef?
You could find my liege at Instagram.
Can't even get through the sentence.
Yeah, right.
And that's Nef.king, Nef.king. King.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Twitter as well. NEF_. Same, you know how to spell. King 94. I got a website, Nef.king.net. I'm adding some more pictures of DreamCon on there.
That'd be crazy.
Nef.king.net. Yeah, I was thinking the same shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If they
Is that possible?
no, it's not.
Oh, shit.
It's not.
Nef was crazy. That'd be
yo,
crazy.
I literally went through all domains like, nah, you can't make a domain like that. It just said, nah, bro, it's gonna be 404 not found.
Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, also and catch me on the socials. I'm about to be dropping more videos.
Yeah.
At DreamCon.
Yes, sir.
And DreamCon.
Content. DreamCon.
And you can find us at WM20s on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. I think it has the _.
_WM20.
_ at WM20s. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all those. You know what I'm saying? We got a website. We got shirts.
Yeah.
We
Watch
got
the
merch.
DreamCon vlog.
Yes, sir. We got vlogs.
Freaky Frog.
Peace.
Peace.